It was supposed to be another ordinary Friday night. The Andersons had dinner reservations downtown, and 22-year-old Lena Moore was their go-to babysitter. Polite, patient, and adored by every family in the neighborhood. Lena had been watching their son, Eli, for almost a year. He was quiet, curious, and strangely mature for a 9-year-old. But lately, something about him unsettled her. It wasn't anything she could explain, just little things. The way he stared too long. The way he seemed to know things he shouldn't. Like the argument she had with her boyfriend the night before, or the fact that her mother had been sick. She laughed it off as coincidence. But deep down, she felt watched. That night, after the Andersons left, Lena tucked Eli into bed and settled on a couch with her homework. The house was silent, until a faint tapping sound came from upstairs. Tap, tap, tap. She froze, then remembered. Eli liked to draw at night, when he couldn't sleep. She climbed the stairs quietly, but when she reached his room, he wasn't there. The bed was empty. The sheets were cold. "Eli," she called softly. No answer. Then she noticed something on his desk, a drawing. It showed a woman sitting on a couch, wearing the exact same clothes Lena had on. Behind her in the drawing stood a dark figure with hollow eyes. Her heart pounded. She turned around, but there was no one there. Just the quiet creak of the house breathing. A sound came from the basement. She'd never known the Andersons even had a basement. The door had always been locked. But tonight, it was open just a crack. "Eli?" she whispered again, her voice trembling. She descended the steps, the wooden boards groaning beneath her feet. The air grew colder with every step. Down there, among boxes and old furniture, she saw a faint light. And Eli, sitting on the floor, drawing again. But this time, he wasn't alone. Behind him stood a shape, tall, still, almost blending into the darkness. Lena gasped. The figure disappeared in an instant. Eli looked up at her calmly and said, "You shouldn't be here." Something in his voice didn't sound like a child's. It was deeper, older. "What are you doing down here?" she stammered. He smiled faintly. "I'm finishing what she started." Lena noticed an old photo frame lying next to him, cracked glass, covered in dust. It showed a little boy who looked exactly like Eli, but the date on the picture was from 1984. That couldn't be right. Eli stood, eyes unblinking. "She didn't believe me either," he said. "That's why she's gone." The lights flickered. The basement door slammed shut. Lena screamed, pounding on the door, but the sound that answered wasn't a voice. It was laughter, high-pitched, echoing childlike, and not entirely human. When police arrived hours later, the Andersons were hysterical. The babysitter was gone, and Eli was asleep in his bed, calm, unharmed, as if nothing had happened. But there was something strange on his nightstand. A new drawing. It showed him, standing beside a smiling woman, and under it, written in shaky letters, "My new babysitter." Lena was never found. The Andersons moved away a month later, leaving the house empty. Neighbors